Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. So last time, Hope and Snow finally made peace. Operation Nora is now over. Hope's attempted murder of Snow, revenge murder, failed, and the two have formed a shaky alliance. And now Hope's ready to see his father. He's just standing at the door. Let's go give him a little nudge, shall we?
Hope!
Mom's gone.
Oh. Hey, Dad. Mom's dead, by the way. Oh boy, here we go.
Nora.
Dad, I know. I'll be in my room. We're gonna rest up. Then we'll leave. If they find out you're sheltering Lassie, they'll...
Huh? You're my son. This is your home. My son.
Estheim residence, Palumpolum. Fang's just like, I love a happy ending. But, actually, it doesn't really delve into it too much in this game, but the reason that Hope and his father don't really get along is, well, I guess I did kind of go over it before, is that they don't really communicate, and Hope's dad's always so busy all the time with his sanctum job that he pretty much ignores Hope and Nora. Can I go in? Nope. Let's see what the data log has to say about this development. Chapter 7, Sustained by Hate. Hope regains consciousness to find himself being carried on Snow's broad back. The self-styled hero staggers under the boy's weight as he forces his wounded body forward. Pausing to rest, he talks about the anguish and guilt he hides behind a cheerful mask, before returning the knife to Hope's hand. The Nora leader is defenseless. With one thrust, Hope can finally claim vengeance for his mother's death. This is the moment the boy has fought for, his chance for revenge. But Hope hesitates, and then the moment is gone. Hope reveals that he always knew killing Snow wouldn't bring his mother back, but that he had no choice but to cling to that goal. He didn't survive this long to see revenge. He saw revenge as a means to survive. It is his hatred of Snow that has sustained him through countless battles. In a strange way, the man who made a promise to his mother has been protecting him all along. When he is later... That's some circular fucking reasoning. When he is later reunited with Lightning, Hope tells her that Operation Nora is over, and gives her back the knife. He doesn't need it anymore. Having avoided further military pursuit, the group finally arrives at the Estheim household, where Hope breaks the news to his anxious father. Oh wait, we had people entry, didn't we? Bartholomew Estheim. Bartholomew is Hope's father. He loves both his wife and son, but is clumsy at expressing it. Things are made even more difficult by Hope's rebellious age and unreasoning resentment towards his dad. Bartholomew has spent his days sick with worry, ever since Hope and Nora were caught up in the middle of the purge. Yeah, I can imagine that could be quite a day ruiner. Okay, so now we get to explore Hope's house. It's a nice place. He is a rich kid after all, or well off anyway. So, to move forward with the story, you just have to check the TV. But before that, let's see what else we can find in here. Should be able to check this. This would seem to be the apartment's master control terminal. It is of an elegant and modern design and looks expensive. It does look expensive. I wonder what all it can do. What else can we find? Don't want to check the TV. This appears to be an Estheim family portrait. A contented smile graces the face of Hope's father, but Hope himself seems to be in a sullen mood. There's another picture of Hope up there. Anything else I can check? Wow. Okay, first of all, look how freaking uncomfortable this chair looks. It looks like it would offer you like little to no back support. What else can we find in here? Not the save station. A handful of academic texts and homemakers magazines occupy the otherwise sparse shelves, but none of Hope's possessions are to be seen. I wonder what that's trying to tell us. Let's explore the hallway. Where'd the others go? By the way, this is a slow, even more melancholy remix of Hope's theme that's playing right now. I think the name of it is called, This Is Your Home. What's this? The two small figures visible in this photo seem to be Hope and his mother. Hope's father must have been at a distance when he took the picture. You can't see anything in that photo. Okay. Before we get, too carried away, let's, go into the Crystarium and, well, we don't want to max the Crystarium out because we don't have anybody else in our team, so we'll wait on that. I don't really know what else we can check, so let's go ahead and check out the TV.
Now for an update on the situation in Palumpolum. The L'Cie continue their desperate flight, and the military has now launched an all-out campaign to eliminate them. In the event you must leave your home, please follow the instructions broadcast on this channel.
Must be the kid's family.
Roughly 2,500 civilians believed to have come in contact with the L'Cie are now being held in quarantine by the Sanctum. Our latest Instapoll has shown a vast majority in favor of the immediate purging of these individuals, believing their treatment...
Lay down.
All right. See, you took the kid's toy away.
He gave it back to me. Said he didn't need it anymore.
Go figure.
It was too much. What happened to Sarah? All I could think about was, what could I have done? I hated myself for not trusting her. It hurt too much. I couldn't face it. Look, Snow. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
For what?
Everything.
If you told me your real name, I suppose I could.
Have Sarah tell you. When she comes back.
Deal.
What a cop-out.
My dad said he'd like to see you guys. He wants to talk.
Damn, can't he come in there? Snow's hurt. What a cop-out that we didn't get to find out Lightning's name there. But, it's coming. One day. Nice scene anyway.
The blame is mine. I couldn't save her.
If it wasn't for Snow, I wouldn't be here right now.
Snow.
Did Nora... Did she say anything to you?
Hope. She said to get him home.
And that's exactly what you've done.
Phew.
Collective sigh of relief.
Face to face like this, it's hard to believe you're all dangerous fugitives. But the entire world is scared to death of you, l'Cie. No, not even just you. People who've helped you, bumped into you. Sometimes it's even just people who've walked by one of you. They think they're tainted and want every one of them purged.
The Sanctum's a puppet of the Foul Sea. To them, our lives don't mean anything at all. We'll stop this. Take down the Sanctum and save Cocoon.
You've thought that through? If l'Cie take down the Sanctum, fear of Pulse will only get worse. It won't stop at fear. People will take up arms and stand against you. Can you imagine it? The rampant violence.
When the government's control is gone, the citizens will revolt.
So what then? We're supposed to just smile and eat a bullet? That means you too.
I know I'm part of this. I'm on your side of the fence. Harbor of l'Cie and a public enemy.
Coming here was a bad idea.
This is your home. We're all here. Let's figure this out together. Huh?
No time for that.
Heads up!
Hope! In the back!
You're not ready for this. I'll stay here. Snow, help my dad.
Come on.
Lightning didn't want no part of that ish. Oh wait a minute. What are these guys? No weaknesses? Okay. Good enough for me. I was expecting to be playing as Fang again, honestly. Staggered. Super play. Staggered super fast. Oh shit, I need to heal. Goes to diversity so Hope can heal me.
Thanks.
And then we're going after this guy. You better heal yourself too, though, Hope. Looks like Lightning pretty much knows all the spells now, too. I expect Hope to use Cura now, or Cure. Okay, I think we can switch back to Relentless now. Should be okay, I think. Jeez. They're not making it easy, though, are they? Oh shit. Nope, nope, nope. Heal me, Hope.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. I think that we can wrap this up now. Goodbye. What do we get?
We barricade ourselves in here. They're not gonna just give up and go away.
You were right about that. Alright. let's see what the data log has to say about all this. Healing the rifts. The knife Sarah gave her on her birthday has become a symbol of regret for Lightning. Because she refused to believe her sister's story that day, Sarah ended up a prisoner of the Pulse Fal'Cie, and Lightning herself became a l'Cie when she later tried to save her. Since then, the former soldier has sought out battle to avoid dealing with the guilt she feels for turning her sister away. Now, however, Lightning finally faces the truth of her emotions, and accepts responsibility for her part in what happened. She meekly apologizes to the injured Snow, the man who always believed in Sarah and protected Hope from harm. The rifts between the l'Cie are healing, but the reality of their situation is still grim. When Snow talks about taking down the Sanctum, Hope's father Bartholomew points out the flaws in their plan. If the government is toppled by l'Cie, how will the people react? Will they not see their worst fears realized, take up arms, and hasten the very cataclysm they wish to avoid? As the l'Cie ponder their strategy, PSICOM commandos burst into the house. Hope stands against the soldiers, while the wounded Snow takes care of his father. And that's where we are now. So, real quick, let's see if we can't max out the Crystarium, since we're basically at the end of the chapter now. Oh, she's so close, isn't she? What else has she still got going on? She finished Ravager, finished Medic. Okay, maybe she can finish Commando then. Strength, HP, Strength. Okay, Lightning's done. What about you, Fang? You had quite a bit left, if I recall correctly. Oh yeah, we were in the middle of trying to get Quake over here, right? Yep. She's not going to finish, though, I don't think. Strength plus 6. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. What about you, Hope? Are you going to be able to finish? We'll see. HP, Strength, HP, Magic, Strength. Finished the Synergist, you finished the Medic, didn't you? Alright, so how much does Fang lack then? Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to finish Fang, but we do have these people in here who are ruining everything. So let's finish them off. Fire, Thunder, Water. These guys shouldn't be any problem at all though, because we have 3 people again finally. And actually we'll never have, well, I won't say never have to go back to 2-person teams, but our days of 2-person teams are limited now. Damn, Fang's just beating the hell out of them. Your next PSICOM Bombardier. What an awkward word. Let's see how much HP these guys give us. Spark Strike, Aqua Strike, Spark Strike, Aqua Strike. Too late, I don't get to use any of that shit. We did get some incentive chips, though. What else can we find in the back of the house? Yeah, for some inexplicable reason, a treasure sphere appears back here. It would be pretty sad if you got lost here, given that you can't go through any of the doors. What else can we find? And we got more people over here. Alright, now that they're out of the way, we can open this treasure sphere, which has a vial of ether sol inside. So let's see, well, we already know what ether sol does, but we did just get the Brawler's wristband, which increases strength by 50, but lowers her HP by quite a bit. Well, 60 points. I'll take the strength boost, though. So what's interesting about this area is that you can use it to grind incentive chips, which can be sold for 2,500 gil each, so it's not a big deal. The reason for that is these groups of soldiers just keep respawning if you keep running to the respawning if you just keep running to the back of the house. However, I have better things to do, and I'm tempted to try to max Fang out on the Crystarium, but it's just not worth it. So let's go ahead and finish.
Is it over? Are they?
They're fine. Your son's a tough kid.
ordered the battalion.
They'll take out the whole building next.
Dad!
Hope! Thank goodness. Are you hurt?
No. How about you?
Still in one piece.
My turn. Don't shoot! I'll show you what a Lassie looks like! Me! I'm a Lassie! Surprised? Expected some kind of monster? I'm flesh and blood, like you! An ordinary citizen of Cocoon! Don't you get it? This has been our home our whole lives! How could we even think about destroying it? We want to protect this place just as much as you!
He's on our side? He's lying. What if he's telling us it's a trick?
You must be Snow Villiers.
This guy.
Yag Rosh, PSICOM Division. I understand your plight. However, the Pulse threat is not so easily dismissed. The very existence of Ulysses puts every last one of us in danger. Tell me, do you really think your life is worth more than the lives of millions of Cocoon citizens? I do not. And so, it falls to me to order your execution. It's that simple. It is my responsibility to see you put down. Your lives are forfeit. Oh, cut the crap! You want Lassie? Then kill Lassie! Why do other people have to die? The purge has got to stop! Do you think we want to purge our own people? If any trace of Pulse remains, the populace will erupt into chaos! Without sacrifice, without the purge, Cocoon will die! Quiet! I gave no order! No!
Ignore that. It makes you think that he's dead, but he is alive and well. And it's not a spoiler for me to say that.
Go back!
We're leaving. Hope, tie up your dad. We threatened you and forced you to help us. Got it?
There must be something
Do
else.
what she says.
They'll still purge him.
I can't let you get dragged into this. I want to stay here, but there's no place for a Lassie. I'm going with the others. We'll survive somehow. I promise you that. Dad, I hate to run out on you.
You're not running! This is not running away. You've made a choice. You'll survive and do what needs to be done.
You mean complete my focus?
Don't you worry about that. You make the choice.
Thanks, Dad.
Damn it.
Our turn, hero.
What? I can handle a little gas.
Catch your breath. I'll throw in some hits for you.
Back to Lightning Fang and Hope. Okay, so we've got a Havoc Sky Tank. I don't know why they thought they could take this thing on, but apparently they can. Alright, so you want to take out you can't really damage the Sky Tank by itself, so you need to take out its many moving pieces. Port side turrets and the turrets and the wings or whatever. The turrets and the holes, yeah. So there's 2 holes and 2 turrets. Oh shit. You better heal us up, Hope. Oh shit, Hope's dead. That doesn't help me. At least we have plenty of Phoenix Downs. Don't kill Fang, damn it.
Thanks.
Well, that wasn't good. Didn't start off well at all, did it? Maybe I should just leave Lightning in permanent, or Hope in permanent medic mode for now. It's okay, these things falling pretty quick, so... Jeez, that Kira's going nuts.
Thanks.
Turret's almost down. Alright, there's one. Why would we go for the hole next? Go for the turrets, silly. Oh shit, that really hurt. So each time you take out a piece of the ship, it does a lot of damage to the main hull. So there's that to worry about. I should have made a paradigm that had both Lightning and Fang as a commando, but oh well, what can you do? If we can ever get consistently healed. What do we know about this thing? Anything? Oh well. Ow. If you can heal me one more time, Hope, we'll switch back to Relentless, or at least for a second. Oh shit. Nope. Go back. Ow. Damn it, that missile barrage hurts. Heal yourself, Hope, quick. I'm gonna use a potion. Alright, so the turret is almost out. Shut up, you. Alright, now it's time for the holes. Its damage output should be significantly decreased now. You can still use the missile barrage, though. Yeah, you can stop that whenever you want. So yeah, it's best to just keep Hope in a constant medic mode. And by the way, how stacked is Snow? I mean, I guess that's really just fan service, but damn. I don't know, whenever he's shirtless, I can't stop looking at his shoulder vein. Damn, Hope, why'd you die, buddy? And I got floored at the same time. Shit, that hurt. Don't hit Hope. Don't hit me either. Potion time. Oh man, that was close actually. Let's finish the hole. So if you're wondering what Fang's doing, she's just using Ruin over and over. Alright, let's switch back to Relentless for a second anyway. Well, that's gonna hurt. Yep. It might have been beneficial to be a Sentinel for a second here, but oh well. Heal us, Hope. We need it desperately. Oh shit. Hope, you're almost dead. You better heal yourself quick, buddy. Ooh, that was close. Better use another potion. Running low on them, but they won't be useful for too much longer, I don't think, so. Immune to wind, so glad I'm not using that. Shit. Just finish it off already. Come on. Finish that thing. And we're down to the Havoc Sky thing. What do we know about it? Let's use Libra after this. Libra. It's got no particular traits other than being immune to everything, all status elements, and immune to wind. But no matter. It's just a matter of time for this thing now. If Hope will finish healing Fang, I'll go back to Relentless. Go ahead and heal Lightning too, Hope.
Thanks.
And back to Relentless. I wonder what happens if I try to use a strike ability. Will it not let me? No, it just uses the spell equivalent. Of course. Switch back to Diversity because Lightning dying now would be catastrophic. Hurry up, Hope. No, don't heal Fang. Actually, that's probably a good idea. That's true, Hope. Now heal Fang. Yeah, so this is just a grind now. Get down that last bit of HP from it. Be easier if I had Ruin, but oh well. Oh shit, this is gonna hurt. Let Fang go into Oh shit, I forgot Lightning could do that. There we go. Let's just blitz and attack and Ruin. Boom. I didn't even realize it was that close to being staggered. Oh shit. That wasn't good timing. Hopefully we can finish this guy in time. Use a potion. Oh shit. That hurt. Damn it, it's not gonna die in time. One more round. Ow. Man, I would have been able to finish it if I hadn't used its main cannon. Alright, Hope, heal us back up. And its stagger gauge is raising super quickly now that's using that main cannon nonsense. Staggered again.
Thank you.
Use a potion. Alright, let's finish this bastard. How much HP has it got? Only 5,000 left. We got this. One more round should do it. Goodbye, sir. Especially now that you're staggered. Phew, that was close. Now let's enjoy the end of the chapter. And we got a new shop. Plautus's Workshop. And a Crystarium expansion, of course. Another one?
Again? There's no end to these guys!
Hey, you Fang. Need a ride?
Don't get cute. Right, let's move it. Whew.
comes to home and family, we never keep either as close as we should. Whoever stops to think that this time could be the last?
That was foreboding, Vanille. What were you trying to say with that? Just trying to stir up some consternation there. Leave it to Vanille to stir up trouble. But that was the end of the chapter. Was that not an awesome chapter? Lightning had her epiphany. Hope had his epiphany. Snow had his epiphany. We met Fang, learned about Vanille's past. Really, it tied up a whole lot of plot threads. So let's make a new save. And next time we will, Chapter 8 is going to be about Vanille and Saz and Nautilus, so look forward to that. But again, thanks for keeping track with me, guys. I appreciate it, the view, and if you like what you saw, subscribe. But anyway, again, that was Chapter 7. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for checking out TheScottSpot.